45 feet. Yeah, we could not make a speed more than 2.5 knots. If we try to pick up the speed a little bit higher, the ship was banking like crazy, you know. And look at, for example, yesterday, where we were at anchor when we arrived. It was such a nice weather, you know, and the calm seas, and the sea was like a mirror, you know, and the whole Saturn at 10 o'clock, you know, the winds they pick up to 40 knots, unpredicted. It was not in the weather reports like this weather. And we were trying in the harbor, you know, and then we did the proper maneuvers, and we managed to stabilize the ship, you know, and get it closer to the port, and resume the operation. It was a challenge. That's why I always say, when you do this job, you never get bored. Yeah. But thanks God, it was very safe. We didn't have any accidents, right? As I said. And the tender in operation was okay. Yeah.
Great question.
I know that was a real messy port for you guys. I know because you're now still cleaning up afterwards. Do you like debrief after a cruise and say maybe that's a port we don't want to go back to just for the cost of cleanup? And I did it. I don't know if it affected engines or anything that way. Just kind of curious.
Yes, it's not one of the best ports for the cruise ships to go there. You know, I think the reason they pick up this port was because the safaris, you know, these excursions, you know. But anyway, I mean, we knew about that. I've been in Richards Bay a long time ago when I was on the cargo ships, and I don't know about how the port it is. And the only thing we could do was a plan, you know, how we will go, which side we're going to go alongside, we consider the wind direction. And because we don't want, you know, the dust from the coal to go into the section of air condition, you know, section of the air. You know. So that's why we went port side alongside, because all the sections of the for the air, fresh air condition, they are on the starboard side. And I think we did it. Of course, all the balconies, you know, were dirty, but I mean, housekeeping, they did a great job when they managed to clean, right? I mean, it's not that easy, but they did it. The next day, it was the ship was very clean, right, San-san?
Exactly, yes. Yeah, actually, from the same evening, I mean, housekeeping also to take the bottom, so we could clean up.
Also, God gave us a help with the strong rain, so that was very helpful on the budget.
Yeah, reports are being made actually, you know, on daily basis, actually, office and on cruise basis as well. So, I know we put in mentions and also feedback from the guests, which we have received a lot. Yeah, but I think generally it was a good day, you know, with the exception of you know, this dust. And I think it's a beautiful.
Great question. Thank you so much. We're going to shoot right back over here. You passed our camera. Should you have a question? Hello again.
Thank you very much for offering the second question. It's about, I think in Richards Bay was one time where when we were docked just before we left, there was quite a...
This time, very good morning. What's your name? Where are you from? Dave from Texas. I had a question. I've been on the ship since Barcelona, and we had an absolutely, it's regarding that, it was 100, 150 off. And when they mentioned that, you know, the leftover food from the buffets, I try to eat it all, and whatnot, are fed to the fishes. And I was just wondering, I know that was a long time ago, there's usually a display of wildlife and whatnot in the ocean, and would you announce it if there were?
We don't see that. Most of the time we have to do this operation during 12 miles out, and most of the time it's in the evening, it's a dark, we don't see that, and it's getting to the bottom of the ship, so we don't see that.
Outside, usually they're already under the water, you don't see them, so unless, you know, it's really like you mentioned, maybe 150 or something, and the back is 12 o'clock, but to make an announcement, and you have to call maybe the cruise director captain, so it will take some time, so will the fish will still be there by the time you make the announcement.
Well, my favorite port. Well, I can say there are quite a few ports, you know, that are very. I'm very excited when I go in and out these ports. Cape Town is a beautiful port. Yeah, I mean when you are approaching and you see this Table Mountain, you know, and the Lion's Head is amazing, you know, because these ships they come from far away, probably many days at sea, and the whole sudden you see this giant rock, you know, the mountain. It is, indeed it is. I can tell you a few ports, you know, for example in Sydney, Australia, there's a nice port, and I'm always very excited in the morning when you enter the heads, the entrance of the bay. New York, when you enter the Hudson River and you see the bridge, the Verrazzano Bridge and the Statue of Liberty on the other side, of this the Manhattan, you know, with all these skyscrapers, you know, and San Francisco. What else? Rio de Janeiro. There are quite a few nice spots, you know. I'm very, very excited when I enter in the morning. Pardon me? Istanbul, I would say another place. Istanbul is one of the most beautiful cities. And when you are approaching, you know, and you have from one side the European side of the port, of the city, and on the other side is the Asian side, you know, and you passing on this amazing Bosporus, Strait of Bosporus. It's amazing. The view is amazing there in Istanbul. It's one of the most beautiful cities indeed. That's all. And what was your second question? Female captains. Yeah, I think we have here on board the ship we have two ladies. One is a cadet, and the other is a second officer. If I'm not mistaken, we have one staff captain. Soon they're going to go up to the captain's position and get the position as a captain. You know, other companies they have. I know Celebrity. There is one lady there. She's very, very famous. Yes, yes, of course. Women, they're gonna take everything from us.
Texas. This is on the ship, running the ship in terms of the engines. First question is, how many generators do you all have on this boat, and how often do you overhaul the generator? Is it in port, scheduled maintenance, or if you have enough generators, you can overhaul one while the ship is still in operation? Thank you.
We have 6 diesel generators, and actually right now we are doing overhaul on the generators, so we have enough spare to do the overhaul. We are doing ourselves, the minor overhauls, and then the man technicians are coming on board for the major overhauls.
Great so much. Sky Cruisers, make some noise for all